What's up, TTC? It's your man Uptown. It's coming on here, man, because I just wanted to do my video to take and recap, the various moves that we done made so far throughout the offseason. First of all, I want to congratulate, the new coaches that we have on the coaching staff. It's Mike Nolan. Welcome back Curtis Johnson, because he was our wide receiver coach for a number of years. Then he became the coach of Tulane University. Well, Kevin O'Day for special teams, Bradford Banter. Also, welcome Ryan Nielsen. Those are the coaches that we have that we brought in that are going to replace Joe Vitt, McMahon, and Bill Johnson, and the rest of those cats that wasn't really. Hopefully, they can bring a different attitude to our defense. They can be some coaches that develop all-pro players or maybe potentially the lead player on that side of the ball, which is something that we have been lacking. We need coaches that can develop young talent on that side of the ball. Also, I want to say welcome A.J. Klein, welcome Ted Ginn, welcome Larry Wolford, and welcome back Nick Ferry. To be quite honest with y'all, who that nation, with the little distance that we made so far in free agency, I really don't know how that's gonna fall. I would be surprised if A.J. Klein is not implanted as the starter at middle linebacker. I don't think that he chose to come to the New Orleans Saints without some type of assurances that he will be in the starting position. I don't know if Ted Ginn is going to be starter or if he's going to be just one of the receivers, in the rotation. Tommy Lee can also run some of the routes that are going to be vacated now that we traded Brandon Cooks. Now all that brings me to the Brandon Cooks trade. We traded Brandon Cooks for New England's 32nd pick in the first round. I think we got an additional third round draft choice out of the deal too. And I think we even had to send him a pick. On the surface, it looks like New England got the better of that trade. But if we can parlay those two picks to some players that can contribute right away, then maybe we can get the better of that trade. Because I sincerely think that Brandon Cook's going to have success while he's in New England, because he's playing with another great quarterback. He's really fortunate, man. I mean, to go from Drew Brees to Tom Brady, I was dismayed, shocked, surprised, and appalled that the relationship between Brandon Cooks and the New Orleans Saints soured like it did. When the trade was coming up, they were saying that Malcolm Butler will be offered in exchange, and then New England would send us an additional draft pick, which may or may not be the 32nd draft pick that we eventually got. But, unfortunately, he wasn't a part of the trade. He ended up being just draft picks. Now, as far as Malcolm Butler is concerned, I'm still hearing there's rumors in the air that he still may eventually come to the Saints, but I don't know if he's really the answer that we really need at corner or not. And I'm kind of cautious about getting a corner from New England, because the last time we got a cornerback from New England, that didn't work out too well for us. This particular draft is real deep at corner. A bunch of nice young corners coming out of college. Corners that can be cover corners, that has good athletic ability and good technique, if you will, too. We do need to make a few more free agency moves before the draft. Now, I don't know what direction that they're going to go in, specific in the draft, but I do know that we need defensive end. We also need linebackers. I like the moves that we made on the coaching staff, especially with the hiring of Mike Nolan. I think that he has a whole lot to offer young linebackers that may be coming in, all the linebackers that we already have on the field. As far as the free agency moves, I'm real good with the fact that we re-signed Nick Fairley. He took his chance. He got the one-year deal, and he parlayed that into the deal that he got right now. Seemed like he does have some type of era of loyalty about him. I was really, pleased with that. Now, I don't know specifically what type of player, that A.J. Klein is. I know that he started a few games for Carolina. Apparently, he did exceptionally well from what I've read or been able to ascertain. But I don't know how he fits in with the defense. That's something that remains to be seen. Now, I don't have an overall grade for what, what's going on with free agency because free agency ain't really officially over yet. I'm enthusiastic about some of the pieces that we have. And that's all I really have to say, man. Shouts out to the Who Dat Nation. Shouts out to my man, Booth318. He's a new video maker for the Who Dat Nation. I'll put his link at the bottom of the video. So sub him up and let's get him going. See what he got going on, especially those in the Who Dat Nation. And when there's any more information or any important information that arises, I'll do another video. That's something that may happen before the draft or it's something that may happen after the draft. It all depends on what kind of relevant information that comes out. Who Dat, baby? For life!